So this is going to be 20 of the most anticipated VR games coming out in 2023. We will be covering releases for PSVR 2, Quest 2, and well, let's face it, probably reality. Some of these games are going to be coming out on Quest 3 as well. The hype is real, this year is looking pretty fantastic, and I cannot wait. But before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button and share and subscribe. I mean, or just like and subscribe. Either or. First up, we have Resident Evil Village. This is coming to PSVR 2 and I am beyond hyped for this game. We're going to have that big old mama coming up to say hello to us. She's a tall gal and yeah, that's going to be exciting. As well as some interesting scenes that are in Resident Evil Village. To experience in VR is going to be something else altogether. That mixed in with all of the technology that's wrapped up inside PSVR 2 is going to be kind of hype. Switchback is the next one I want to talk about, and this is going to be genuinely terrifying, I believe. Now, the first game from this series was absolutely incredible, Rush for Blood, and this is now back with this sequel to cover all of the new games that they've been releasing. Now, there is going to be some terrifying things in this, because we have eye tracking built into the PSVR 2. If you blink, things will move. Things will get scary, and we have haptics built into this. It's gonna be freaking intense. Next up, we have Stranger Things. What's exciting about this game is they're not gonna take the route you expect. You will not be playing Eleven, you will not be playing any of the other cast, you will be playing as Vecna, and we will be going through in the Upside Down to build it out and make it as evil as possible. I'd imagine we'll probably round things off by meeting 11, but still, this game looks really cool and they're taking it from a very interesting angle, so I can't wait to see where this one goes. Horizon Call of the Mountains. Oh my god. I am so looking forward to this. I am such a Horizon fanboy. I absolutely adore the games, and now we're actually going to get to experience this in virtual reality. Not just any experience either, guys. This is going to be a fully fleshed out campaign of a game, and we are going to have, I believe they said, between 8 and 12 hours in this game, so I'm just so damn excited to be getting into this and experiencing a full, truly AAA title. Yes please, send it my way. Ghost of Tabor. This is a brand new game that's going to be coming out, I believe, around March, and it's something I'm very much looking forward to. It's kind of going to be the Escape of Tarkov of virtual reality, so get in there, take your weapons, get everything organised, go in, loot and shoot. But if you pop your clogs and you die in there, well, then you lose everything, so it's the risk you take in Tabor. Vertigo 2, probably one of my most anticipated titles to have come out in 2022. Unfortunately, it got held off to make the game even better. I mean, unfortunately, I guess fortunately in a lot of ways. It will now be coming out in 2023. I am very, very excited for this. This is a true AAA experience of a VR game. If you haven't played the first one, definitely go play the remastered version of Vertigo, because I fully recommend that you do. If you have a PC, go get it in your life right now. Propagation Paradise Hotel. This is the follow-up to a very popular free game that was out a hot minute ago, and now they're bringing out this new Paradise Hotel version of it, and I am so damn excited. Now, the first game they brought out, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty much poop your pants scary the entire way through it, and I feel like they're gonna bring the fear factor to this one too, so I can't wait to see where this one goes this year. Hello Neighbor is making an appearance in virtual reality. On the PSVR 2, this is coming out, and I am very, very interested to see how this holds up. Now, the game Hello Neighbor itself, although it seems to be sort of very kiddie-ified on its surface, is kind of a genuinely terrifying game. You are being chased around a house by a maniac, and yeah, I imagine when that translates to VR, it's going to be kind of terrifying. Very much looking forward to checking this one out. Yes, indeed. Now, a game that was promised to us a hot minute ago is GTA San Andreas in virtual reality. Now, I believe this is possibly the first one on the list that I can say will most likely happen on Quest 3. I don't see it happening on Quest 2 at this point. Honestly, I don't think the hardware is good enough to be able to handle a game of this sort of size, so maybe I'm wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but I have a feeling this might be a launch title for Quest 3. Let's see if it even happens in the first place, but we'll have our fingers crossed that this comes out next year. Ghostbusters VR. This is coming from Endreams, and I am so excited for this game. Honestly, I'm digging the trailer, I am digging the way things are looking, and I cannot wait to get into a solid, proper Ghostbusters VR game and experience it for myself. So we don't know a busting amount about this, pun intended, but we do know that this game looks to be something that's going to be very fun, and I can't wait to experience it. Blunt Force. This is a game that has been lingering around on the potentially coming out list for a hot minute, but it is supposedly going to be coming out this year, and I really hope that it lives up to the hype. It's one where you're sort of experiencing two different time periods at once, traveling back and forward from both of them. Now, I'm kind of excited for this. I only worry is that with a game like this that's been sitting on a back burner for a hot minute, is it going to sit up to standards of VR now when it's been potentially been in development for so long? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see with Blunt Force when it comes out later this year. Assassin's Creed Nexus. In a similar vein to GTA, it has been promised to us for a long time. Now, last year we did see some leaked footage for this game showing off the fact that it was going to be small portions of all of the different VR, all of the different Assassin's Creed stories. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how this one ends up. If done well, this could be an incredible VR game. If done poorly, it could be a big old stinky flop. But we'll have to wait and see for when that drops. I kind of think in the same vein of GTA, I reckon this is probably going to be a Quest 3 exclusive. Even though it was promised for the Quest 2, I feel like that's the way it's going to go. Undead Citadel. This game is absolutely awesome and I cannot wait for the full release of this. Last year we actually got a sneak peek into this game that has been promised to us for several years at this point by the way of a demo, and that demo was flipping awesome, so I'm really hoping that the full game holds up to this. Cannot wait to get back in here and slash up some zombies in some brutal ways. So looking forward to that one. Hellsweeper VR is going to be coming to Quest next year. I am really excited for this. Honestly, they held back releasing it last year, really just to improve the game, and I'm all kind of for that. When studios do that, it's normally for the better of the game, and I'm all down for holding out a little longer to experience possibly one of the coolest experiences you can do in VR. This is a no-holds-barred game where you can you can really do anything in. Everything that the rules say you shouldn't do in VR, you can do in that game, and I'm very much looking forward to experiencing it. Behemoth. This is a new game from Skydance Studio, the same people that made Saints and Sinners. We're expecting to potentially see something from this by the end of next year, and I am so damn excited for this. Judging from this trailer, you get grappling hooks from things. You are going to be exploring and surviving in a very gritty, horrific survival condition, and I cannot wait. No more zombies in this, no sirree Bob. We're going to have ourselves intelligent AI that is going to fight us and be kind of crazy. The expectation for this? Very high. Can't wait to see where it actually lands, so yeah, I'm excited for this. Let me know your thoughts down below. Peaky Blinders. Well, this game looks flipping awesome. Again, I got to experience a demo for this last year, and honestly, I was very impressed with what I got to play in the short demo that I did. I can't wait for this to come out. It's all voice acted by the actual voice actors, well, the actual actors, should I say, and actresses that came from the show. So this feels very authentic to be a part of, and you go into this trying to get into the Peaky Blinders and win over Tommy and get on his good side. Nothing cooler than actually speaking to the voice actors in game, as it just adds a whole nother layer of awesomeness to the game. EVERSLAUGHT Invasion. This game is, oh my god, so damn good. We already have the solo player for this, which is out on PSVR, but now we have a co-op version of the game coming to Quest, and it looks freaking top notch. Now again, this game has incredible movement with grappling hooks pulling you around, wrist cannons, and of course some epic weaponry. So I cannot wait to jump in and experience this one. Firewall Ultra. Well, Firewall was a huge, massively popular game that came out for PSVR 1, and now Ultra is coming out for PSVR 2. Honestly, this game just looks flipping amazing. They've already shown off some incredible stuff like being able to pick your weaponry with your eyes. You don't even have to push buttons because, you know, buttons are for chumps when you can just look at things. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that works out, and if that feature will even be useful or not, but we'll find out once we get to experience the game. Next up, we have Genotype. This game is looking like it's going to be phenomenal. I'm really digging the aesthetics of this game. We don't know a busting amount about it yet, but I kind of like the mystery. The developer's been releasing just a few little hidden Easter eggs here and there and some footage, and I believe that next year is going to be an exciting one as we hopefully find out a little bit more information on Genotype. But as it stands, this game is looking like it's going to be really cool and it's going to stand out from the crowd, so can't wait to see more about Genotype next year. Crossfire Sierra Squad. This game looks absolutely bonkers in the best possible way. It looks like a absolute bullet hell madness of an experience where you're getting in and just destroying a bajillion enemies with the force of 1,000 men, or at least 1,000 men pulling triggers at once, because there's a lot of gunfire in this. I'm really digging this. I cannot wait to see how this turns out and see what it's actually like to play. So very excited for this. Can't wait to find out what it's like. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. How hyped are you for things like the PSVR 2 coming out next year? How hyped are you? I am personally very excited. I cannot wait. And of course, if you're interested in all these things and all of these games and seeing them come out across the year, then make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of this stuff and you don't miss any of these games coming out, because right here we'll be playing, reviewing and enjoying all of these games. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate you and much love.